live. Let's have a look. Yes, so how to make a healthy lifestyle something you actually want to do rather than it be tedious. Good evening, nearly. This is the latest morning chat I've probably ever done. Anyway, busy day today. We've got our personal training level 3 course starting next week. We have our reboot program starting next week. If you want more information on that, just message me with reboot and I'll get you the details on that. As for ladies in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s, you want to change their body shape, get fitter, get toned, get in shape without it being a full-time job. We don't train bodybuilders, marathon runners, anyone like that. So anyway, how to make this healthy lifestyle thing a little bit more something you want to do, because everything we do is a choice. And this stemmed from a message I got the other day from one of the ladies who said, I've been away, been visiting family, friends and stuff. And, there was a lot of food around, there's a lot of drinking and stuff. And, I enjoyed myself. I made decisions that, in the past I'd have beat myself up for and we're going, I've failed now, etc. And she said, although I enjoyed myself, I actually didn't enjoy it as much as I thought in terms of like the food side of things and like the drinking side of things. I actually found myself a little bit like sluggish and tired, and I actually wanted to come back. I couldn't wait to get back into my routine, and it didn't feel hard to do it. I actually wanted to do it and we started chatting about the things that she's more aware of now, that she's saying yes to more energy, that she's saying, I get to have more energy. I get to wake up with more energy, get more done in my day, have more free time as a result of that. And although it sounds really hard when you're starting your journey, she's at a point in her journey where her habits are in place, if you like, and she's reminding herself of how she feels when she does it. And my point in this is we can see the healthy lifestyle thing and all this is something that's quite tedious. We say things like, I should eat healthy, I should drink water, I should eat more protein, I should go to the gym, I should exercise from home, I should put on that workout. And even just saying that, I should, it feels quite hard, and it feels like, should. Like, just notice your body language when you say, I should do it. It's like another thing, like more pressure, more overwhelm. And when you change that to say, I get to, it sounds really overly positive and annoyingly overly positive, but I want to just make it clear just how important language is. And we know this from research as well. If you flip that to, I get to exercise so that I have more energy, so that I sleep better, so that I'm better to be around, so that it's me talking to me here, which is what I do most of the time, so that I'm a better dad, better husband, better to be around, better coach, etc. All these things. Then we start to realize that we have a choice, because by not doing those things, I'm essentially saying no to those things. Because although we're saying, I should, when you think about that, we obviously do want to do it, because otherwise we wouldn't keep beating ourselves up for not doing it. So we've got to think of this healthy lifestyle thing as not as something that's just, a weight loss thing. But, one of our Q&As this week with Dr. Adam Bibby, who's coming in, is actually about resting heart rate, for example, and how looking at that can be a good sign of your health, your fitness, how easy everyday tasks can be, maybe your longevity. And I know this is a bit off topic here, but when you start a health journey and someone, perhaps you want someone to notice your weight, etc., no one will ever ask you, how's your bone density? So your risk of fall is now reduced. No one ever asks you, how's your resting heart rate going on? How much energy do you have at the moment? No one ever asks you that. They just go, how much weight have you lost? And the problem with that is you're putting all your eggs in one basket. That's not to say you won't lose weight. That's not to say you won't tone up, get fit. You will do all of that if you do the things that you said you would. But often we don't do it for long enough because of the reason why maybe other people aren't noticing, or we're not thinking about all these other positives that we're getting at. And that's why this healthy lifestyle thing, when you think of it as a point of view of what am I saying yes to by doing these things, we always have a choice, that yes or that no. And they both have consequences. It's going to be hard anyway. It's hard to make changes, absolutely, but it's also hard to stay the same, because otherwise we wouldn't be here right now thinking about making the changes, right? Because it must be hard now. And as soon as we get, as they say, sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's when that motivation will really kick in, because being sick and tired is hard, just as it is to change these habits. And I spoke yesterday in a ridiculous outfit in a short video, if you look below, about the stages of change. And I talked about, we start off a program with what we call uninformed optimism, where we're raring to go, good to go. Then we have informed pessimism, where we go, oh, this is going to be bloody hard work now. I'm going to have to get up early. Oh, then I've got kids drop off, etc. All these things. Then we have the pit of despair, where it feels easier to quit. It feels really easier to quit, because when you quit, you feel like you get more time. You feel like you get things back. Oh, less pressure. But it reaches a point where you need to make a change. You need to make a change. And when you need to make a change, hello. Say hello, Emmy. No, it's not Granddad. It's you, Emmy. But when you need to make a change, because it reaches a point where we have to make a change, and then we have to start again, and we repeat the cycle unless we push through that moment. So, I hope that helps. It's time for dinner, isn't it? We have our live cooking. What are we cooking today? We have our weekly live cooking. It is high protein pasta dish today. It is a high protein, but this is the one we've got today. And this is great because it adds protein to the meal, and it's just pasta, isn't it, Emmy? Right, that's it from me. Any questions on that, do let me know. Have an awesome day. And it's bye-bye from me, and bye-bye from Emmy. And me, yeah. Take care. Any questions, let me know, and I'll see you later. Take care.